Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and very good afternoon. It's 4 p.m. Are you guys okay? Are you guys still motivated to learn or not? So you guys okay, right? Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. Yes, it's good. Okay, so before we start, okay, I would like to introduce myself. Okay, I am Dr. Shafiq Fauzi Kamaruzaman from Faculty of Computing. I think you guys are from College Kejuruteraan, right? Engineering College, right?
Yes.
Engineering
Yes,
College.
sir.
Okay, so even though I'm in Faculty of Computing, my background is not computer science. My background is engineering as well. So I was in EE, Electric and Electronics Engineering. So my PhD is in AI for control system, which is fall under mechanical. So when I entered UMP, I don't know why they put me under computer science. Okay, but I'm happy here. Okay, thank goodness I can still teach engineering to engineering students. So the course that I'm going to teach you guys for this semester is called computer programming. Okay, so for computer programming, in this course, we will teach you guys, actually I will teach you guys on how to do programming in Python. Since your faculty want us to focus in Python, since it's much more easier compared to C. So some faculty, they prefer their students to learn C. I myself prefer engineering students supposed to know C. However, due to the request of your faculty for our service course, we are going to teach you Python. So Python is a very, very interesting language and it's an easy language to learn, much more like a Microsoft Word lah. So today for this class, I will give you a brief introduction. Today will be a very short class, might be take around 30 minutes. Because due to the registration problem, some of the students are still registering. Some of you even doesn't have Kalam yet. Can you guys open Kalam? Any of you who are manual registering? Any of the manually registered student here? Can you raise your hand or say something? Manually registered student, are you here? So this is one of the problem. Okay, one of you, few of you are here. So since they are in the process of registering, okay, it will be sad if they miss the first class, the first lesson, first chapter lessons for today. Okay, so in that case, for this week, there will be no chapter yet, and there will be no lab session yet. So this week is like a buffer week lah. We go forward to our class introduction first. So before I start the class, okay, please check whether you're in the correct class or not. BCI1103. Okay, as in the slide, not in the Google Meet. Google Meet is I use the same code as my last semester. So BCI1103. Are you guys in the correct class or not? So in case you are in the correct section or not, this one is section 5. Please check whether you are in the correct section and the correct class code. Okay, if not, there will be a lot of problem in your grading later on. Okay, if there are, in case there are any question for now, anybody want to ask something regarding for example, sir, I cannot hear your voice clearly, sir. I need to know something like this, sir. I think I'm in the wrong class, sir. Okay, you are different than the name from my catalog. Okay, class catalog, something like that. Okay, so in case no, I will proceed to the class introduction immediately. Okay, so for this semester, we will be doing computer programming, which is under Python. And for the course, it's a fundamental elements and feasibility of the computer programming to solve problems. Okay, so students will learn basic structure of computer programming, including variables, data types, input and output operation, okay, and statements, functions, array, string, pointers, and file operations on all those things lah. Some of them will not be covered due to widespread of topics inside the course, so we will try to make it a much more general topic, okay, instead of very specific one. So student will be taught on developing a program to solve general engineering problems, mathematical equations, as well as displaying the data via 2D and 3D graph. Okay, so you should able to create your own visual graphs using Python here, and how to convert equation into programs. So this is what the point of your class is. So the course outcome, okay, the first outcome is that by the end of the semester, so you students should be able to demonstrate the principles and concept of computer programming to solve problems with utilization of mathematics and science knowledge that you learn from other courses as well. And then the next one is that you should be able to construct numerical knowledge in programming by solving problems. So this is where we have assessment, everything for you guys to figure out what is the solution. And the third one, you should be able to illustrate solution using appropriate digital tools and platform. So this is what we're going to teach you later on. Okay, one of the digital tools that we will be using is Tony, where you write your Python codes later. I will explain to you, okay, how to install Tony later on at the end of after I explain all the class. So for this course, we have 5 assessments. Okay, you have quizzes, you have test 1, test 2, and then you have assignment and you have projects. And I think you do have final exam. I'm not sure. I will revert back to you once we confirm all those information later on. Okay, so please take a look in Kalam, any new updates regarding assignment, projects, and some of you already asked, sir, we haven't begun our class yet, but already assignment question already in Kalam. And yes, that is our style. We try to put the assignment at the first week so that you guys freak out. Okay, the deadline is quite is quite long. It's around at the end of April before Cuti Raya lah. Okay, so that is the deadline. So you have a long way so that when you start chapter 1, you can keep track of what you want to do in your project later on up until the deadline. So the passing grade for this course is 40%. Okay, don't worry. Most of the students can get 40%. Those who did not get 40% are those who did not submit. Okay, as long as you submit a proper answer, inshallah, okay, God willing, you can get pass. So make sure you guys focus on trying to get A as much as possible. Okay, you are engineering students. Most of the engineering students probably entered the university with GPA 3 and above, maybe 3.5 and above. Okay, so you should be able to score really good in Python. And even if some of you have done Python, I think some of you might have done Python before during your middle school or during your matrix, okay, or even in diploma. Okay, you might find that this course is quite easy for you. So in case for you guys the course is quite easy, I will make the question for the assessment a little bit hard. Okay. So the rules for the class is that, okay, no reassessment is allowed unless with valid evidence. Means that in case your mark is bad, okay, or in case you miss your assessment time, like for example, you miss your test, everything, you miss your deadline, okay, you cannot submit anymore, you cannot receive anymore unless you provide me a valid evidence. And you have 5 working days to questions or to comment any marks that I have given you for your assessment after I notify you. Okay, you have 5 days to check the marks that I have given you. If you think that you do not deserve those marks, you can ask me. Okay, if you think that there's something wrong with the marks, you can ask me within the 5 working days. After the 5 working days, the marks will be permanent. So you cannot change it anymore. So those who come after the attendance verification is assumed absence unless you have a valid evidence. But don't worry, I take the attendance at the end of the class. So if you come after end of the class, same like you don't come to the class. Okay, so should not be any issue lah. So if you just enter the class, just remain up until the end of the class. Okay, all announcement will only be informed through the WhatsApp group and also Kalam. Those who did not join the official WhatsApp group, okay, please join it. Okay, if you do not join it, and in case you miss some of the information, okay, it should not be as an excuse because I already put it in Kalam. I think most of you guys here who joined this session, you got the information from the WhatsApp group. Okay, so anybody here who haven't joined the WhatsApp group, please go to the Kalam and join the WhatsApp group since all of those information will provide there. Even if I could not attend the class, okay, and the information today, the very good information today that I've given is my YouTube channel. Okay, so please go on the YouTube channel. Please, it's like a YouTuber. Please like and subscribe my channel. Okay, for new videos when I upload the new videos for the class. Usually I upload the videos in case the class is today. I will upload it by tomorrow or Thursday lah. So that on Thursday when you do your lab, you can refer back to the class. Okay, what I mentioned in the class for you to do the lab. And for lab session, okay, I'm telling you guys here, For lab session, I will provide you an exercise, but I will not attend the lab. Okay, so there will be no face-to-face listening like this in the lab. Okay, because lab session in online class for programming is best for you to focus, do the program instead of listening to me. So that during the lab session, I will give you an exercise for you to do and refer back to the videos that I provided you on the day before, okay, on the lecture, so that you can construct your own answers during the lab session. So, just in case, just to remind you again, this week we will only have this session for lab session for this week. We postpone it to next week since a lot of the students is still having trouble in registering the class. So this week no lab session yet. Okay. So in any case, I will provide the information later on. Okay. So the course content, okay, for this subject is here as shown. Okay. We start with. Okay, we have introduction to computer programming, okay, computer programming language, input-output statement, okay, repetitive statement, and we have functions, array, matrix, or array, computer programming, solving application, data visualization, and GUI. And all of this is the topic that we will focus on during the semester. And as seen here, your assignment question, project question already published, so you can try and do it. Okay, but don't worry, the deadline is still long, middle of the semester, just to make you panic in the beginning of the semester. So don't worry. So we have 4 quiz and we have 2 tests. One test will be before the midterm break, another test will be after the midterm break. Okay, we will provide the date later. Right now, we are still figuring out which is the best date because due to puasa and also due to bulan Ramadan, you know, we have trouble in having the class the test 8 p.m., 10 p.m. Okay, usually after buka puasa, okay, people are full, and then suddenly you have to do your test, so it's kind of a little bit stressful lah. So we try to figure out which is the best day lah, best date for you to do the exam later on. Okay, so for today course, okay, before I end the class, okay, I need you guys to go to this page, https://thonny.org, for you guys to download this software, Tony, okay, which is the Python IDE for beginners. So what exactly Tony here? Okay, so you can see in my slides. Okay, so here, let me open this for you. Okay, so if you Google here, thonny.org. Okay, so you see that you get this software. So this software is where we will do the exercise. You will do exercise. So in case you have to use your own computer actually to do this. So you have to download this software and install it in your computer. You can download them by pressing this window button. Then automatically you have this downloaded, and you can just double click. Oh no, still downloading. So you can just do it now. Okay, while I'm demonstrating. Okay, actually I downloaded them before. Okay, cancel. Okay, show it folder. Okay, so I already have downloaded it before. Cancel here first. Okay, so this is the software here. Once you have downloaded. Okay, once you have downloaded it, okay, you can just run it. Double click and this will appear. So here you have, welcome to using Tony. Okay, so this wizard will upgrade the Tony version for your account. I already have one. So you just accept the agreement. Okay, create the store icon or not. Okay, install. Okay, so once you install, okay, this is the loading, install button, everything. Okay, once it's finished, okay, once it's finished, you can run it. So once you want to, how do you run it? Okay, you can just search at the bottom of your screen here. Okay, the search button. Okay, you can just THO. Okay, you can see this one. Okay, so once you run it, okay, it will appear here. So you can just write anything. Okay, like for example, you have nothing yet, just create new and save as the file first. So this is a Python file, maybe you just put test. Okay, save. Okay, ready, please, yes. Okay, you have test here. And for us to try whether your software is ready or not, you can just put in hello world. Okay, and then you just press the run. And if the hello world is appeared here, automatically means that your software is ready. So starting next week, you can immediately do the coding here. Okay, so you guys got any questions so far? Because this is the only content that I am to show you this week. Any question? Yes, Austin.
Where can we access the today class recording?
Class recording in my YouTube channel. You can go to my YouTube channel. Okay, but I haven't uploaded this week class yet. Okay, I will choose whether I want to upload the morning class or the afternoon class, depending on which one is better lah kot. Okay, if the afternoon class got a better questions, then I upload the afternoon class lah. So if you look at my YouTube channel, you can go to my YouTube channel. If you look back in the class, okay, I already upload the YouTube channel here. Okay, I already have the YouTube channel. So in my YouTube channel, we have a playlist for class, programming techniques, okay, architecture, communication, networking. Supposedly this one combined with this. Okay, so 3 class already. I will create a new class called computer programming, okay, using Python. Okay, so you can just look into it and refer to it. Okay, I already got 709 subscribers. Okay, thank you very much for subscribing. So
I will subscribe after this.
All right, well, just subscribe after this. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so I'll try to make the class very casual so that you guys are more engaging in the class. So don't worry, because in my class, usually, okay, we have discussion immediately in the Google Meet. Like for example, in case you have any problem, okay, installing Tony, you can just share screen with me. I will allow your screen to be seen and we will check what is wrong with your coding, okay? So if you have later on coding, okay, sir, I don't know why lah, my compiler doesn't work lah. Is there anything wrong? Okay, we'll check your answer together with your friend. So don't worry, don't be afraid, jangan malu-malu. What you should be afraid is that whether your background screen, background desktop screen is appropriate desktop image or not, okay? Don't use an inappropriate desktop image for your background. Use an appropriate one so that when you share screen, okay, it's not a disturbing one lah. Okay, last semester I got somebody who shared desktop background. I know lah, boys, you like anime, like, so avoid lah having anime girl with big that one, okay, as your desktop background. So make sure you use a desktop background that is appropriate for your learning lah. Okay, and also for everybody else learning and teaching as well. Okay, so we are conducting the class online since sharing your screen is one of the key strengths of your understanding. So if you look at, if I have class in a lecture room, it's hard for me to see what you are doing, okay, in your computer. So when we have online class, you can just share immediately. I can check and then I can copy paste. Even I can copy paste my own codes into the messaging section. You can copy that codes and try it in your PC. Okay, so this is one of the benefit of the online class. So that's why after this, all of our programming class, okay, Python or C, we will conduct it online so that student can get more understanding in the class and we can save space lah. We can locate the space for something else instead of for the same class. And another good thing is that for the classroom, usually we have limit up until 60 students, but with online class, I can go up until 120 directly. So it should not be a problem later on. Okay, so do you have any questions? So if you have, if you are able to download and install it, okay, try and download and install it now. And you have problems like this morning. Yes, Subhash Rao, do you have any question?
So like now we are learning this Python IDE, right? In
Yes.
the future, are we going to import a library like NumPy or?
You are quite advanced, huh? You know NumPy, Pandas, everything, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
You know about that. So this one is a very simple course. For this IDE, we are not going to use those kind of library yet. But I think at the end of the semester, we will introduce some. So in case you are advanced, okay, maybe you advanced like me, you can use VS Code. Maybe you have done it before. You can use VS Code because VS Code, you can import a lot of library lah. It's much more powerful comparing to NumPy. Because I'm doing a lot of AI, okay, so I am particularly using a lot of library lah, with TensorFlow, Keras and everything. So we are using VS Code to code the Python source code. But for this class, in case you are a beginner, don't be afraid. You can just use Tony. Okay, Tony is a very user-friendly. Okay, it's like a training wheel to the bicycle lah. Okay, before you go directly to wheelie with the VS Code. Okay, Subhash?
Yes, sir. So technically won't use that kind of library, right, sir? Because,
Not yet lah. I
technically-
think you will not even enter the final exam lah. So library, we will not question the library. Okay, we will question your understanding in how to use if else, how to use the array, how to create functions, how to create loops, only those kind of things. Okay. Okay, Subhash.
Alright, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Do you have any other question?
No, sir.
Any other question? Okay, anybody else? Ada siapa yang tanya?
Saya
Ayuni Najiha. Yes.
for submission for assignment I want to confirm dengan sir yang kita kena hantar 24 April.
Yes, betul. Kalau ikut kita akan tengok kat Kalam. So any changes of the assignment deadline or anything, please refer to Kalam because for this course, it's not. I am not the only lecturer for this course. We have 14 section, and we have a lead lecturer who coordinate all those class in Kalam. So he will make the decision lah, based on the date, everything, and please aware with the condition that he put in Kalam. It's just to make things easier because we are running around almost 800 to 900 students at one time. So we have to consider all those students as well, all other students as well. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, another question? Hello? Any other question? So you guys are installing or not? Please install them. Are you guys installing? Do you have any problem?
Sedang install, Doctor.
Done.
Done,
Oh,
doctor.
done. Okay, can print hello world like this? Can you guys? Can.
Okay.
Can. Good. Okay, good. Okay. Okay. Oh, Suryati, safe. Okay, I'm about to take the attendance. You come before I take the attendance. Huh, Suryati? Okay, we already finished the class, Suryati. Almost finished. So you can refer to the video that I will upload in my YouTube channel. So please like and subscribe my YouTube channel. Okay? So before we end our class, okay, so I'm going to take the attendance. Okay, just to hear your voice, I will call out your name one by one. Okay, so please respond to who I am calling. Okay, so please install right now. If in case you haven't installed, please install them like right now. Take a look at the YouTube channel in case you missed the class. Okay, like Suryati, you came late. Okay, please look at the YouTube channel. Okay, I will upload. I will notify you once the video is uploaded in the YouTube channel. Okay, I need to create new new section, everything lah. Megalan came late. Sorry, Megalan. Okay, you just missed the class. Okay, I just took the attendance. Okay, based on the rule of the attendance. Okay, those who came after I take the attendance means that you are absent for this class. But don't worry, this week class, please look at the YouTube channel, okay? And in case you miss my class, okay, in case you miss my class, you can repent. Okay, you can repent by looking at my YouTube channel, and I will put attendance there for all the videos, a Google form. Okay, for attendance in case you look at my YouTube channel. Okay. Oh, Siti Nasuha pun ada. Okay. Okay, never mind. I will fix the attendance later on. Okay. So there's attendance in the YouTube channel there. So you can fill in the form within the YouTube channel description there, so that I will count you as attending the class. Okay. For whatever reason that you have, in case you miss my class, okay. Usually those who miss are having trouble lah. In case you just bangun lambat ke whatever, I will not entertain that. Okay. So in case you miss my class, you have to skip my class. You can look at my YouTube channel. You can fill in. The form, and at the end, okay, I will count it as attending the class. So this week class again, for those who just recently entered, Suryati, Megalan, Pua, okay, you need to look at the YouTube videos, because this week is a very short class due to a lot of students having trouble with registration. So I'm just introducing the class and the software that you need to install to your PC for you to run the Python code. So here is the software, THONNY, Tony. You can just download and install in your computer. Okay, and the video online also used for your reference for your lab. Again, I repeat, your lab session will be in a form of exercise, and you have to refer to the YouTube video to answer the exercise. I will not be teaching like this during the lab session. So you have to do the lab session on your own, submit them. I think I will put them in Kalam. Okay, submit them in Kalam. And once you have submit, okay, your lab session will be counted. Attendance for your lab will be counted according to the submission of your lab. Okay. So do you have any questions so far about the class? And in case you want to ask, want to complain, you want to, how can I say, meluah perasaan, okay? Exposing your emotion about the new semester, registration, tak settle, whatsoever. Okay, I'm open. My class is a little bit laid back, okay, relax, everything, so that we can learn. You can interrupt me anytime. I'm happy when you interrupt me, okay, so it means that you are learning lah. Okay, in case you have a question, I'm opening the floor for you guys to ask anything.
Okay.
Yes, Austin.
Mine punya Tony can't type hello world.
Can't type. Okay, can you share your screen? I close my sharing. Okay, you share your screen. Okay, you can share your screen here.
Wait.
Okay, this background is good. Okay, don't use a controversial background. Okay, before you do anything here, okay, if you guys can see at the Austin shared screen, you need to save first. File, save as.
Save as.
File.
Yeah.
File. Go to file, save as.
Okay, save as.
Okay, save as any name lah.
Email.
Any name. Means I mean any name to maybe you want to put some name lah. Okay, and do print. Okay, print like what I did before.
Print.
Print bracket.
Yeah, okay. Print bracket.
No. Yeah, they just copy paste this one. Okay, go to your message. The message here.
Which one? Okay. Here.
No. Okay. I put a message in the wall here. You can copy here.
Wait.
Copy.
Okay, and then Tony.
Paste.
Paste.
Okay. And then press play button there.
Play button. Yeah.
Okay. Can appear like that. Okay.
Okay.
So you have any other question? Any other question? No question? No question? Any other question?
No, that's it.
Okay. Ada soalan? Anything you want to ask? Fatiha Abdullah, do you need to ask anything?
No, Doctor.
Oh, betul tak ada apa
Yeah.
Okay. So in case there are no other questions, okay, I think that's all for today. I see you guys next week, okay, during the class session again. Okay, so bye-bye. Assalamualaikum.
Thank you, Doctor.
Okay,
Thank you.
welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you, Doctor.
Waalaikumsalam. Thank you, Doctor.
Okay.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Doctor.